Hello, this is Rakesh Rao from Bricsys India, Designsense Software. We are the distributors of BricsCAD in India. In this support TV video, I'm going to talk about the differences between Aperture, Pic Box, cursor size and snap marker size. So let us get into settings and see how these work. The first thing that I want to show you is Aperture. So I'm going to type Aperture here in the searchable dialog box. And as soon as I type Aperture, you can see that it has snapped to the aperture area in the settings, which is under coordinate input. The first option is display aperture toggle box, which is on. The next one is entity snap aperture size, which by default is 10. And you can see the description. It sets the size in pixels of the entity snap aperture box. Values are between 1 and 50. You can see that this is controlled by the system variable called aperture, which you can run from the command line as well. So currently it's 10. So let us see what that means in the drawing. So if I'm going to draw a line and I want to snap to the endpoint of another line, so I open the snap box and you can see this white square that you see here, that is exactly the aperture size. You may notice that as I bring the cursor nearer and the end snap is found, there is another box which lights up here in red color. So that is not the aperture. The red marker is the snap marker, which we will explain very shortly. So I hope the aperture concept is clear. So the white box that you see here when the snap option is activated is the aperture size. So the aperture size determines how close you need to get to a line before the snap is activated. And when the snap is activated, the result of the snap is shown in the red box here, which is the snap marker. So that brings us to the next option, which is snap marker. So let us go back to settings and type snap mark, and you can see again the searchable text has brought me to this place here where I can set the snap marker size. So you saw the red snap marker, its size was 5. So let us increase it to 15 to see the difference. Now, like with aperture, the snap marker size also can be accessed from the command line by typing snap marker size. So I start the line command once again, end of. So this is the aperture, but now when I come here, you can see that the snap marker size is increased. So the size of the red square has increased to 15 pixels. Now let us see how we change this from the command line. So just type aperture, change it to 5, snap marker size, change it to 5. So we are back to the original values. So this is how you change aperture and snap marker size. The next thing that I want to talk to you about is the Pic Box. The Pic Box is a small square you see attached to the cursor. So for example, Pic Box also can be changed from the command line. So I'm going to type Pic Box, and instead of 4 I'm going to type 10. So you can see that the Pic Box size has increased to 10. We make it 20, it increases. So that is what the Pic Box is. You can change Pic Box from the settings as well. So I go here and type box, and you can change the value to 10, for example. Now the last item that I want to show you is the cursor size. So cursor size is the length of these X and Y arrows. So we go to settings, type cursor size, and you can see that when I type cursor size, it comes here, which is cursor size is also described as crosshair size. So the value is 5. So I'm going to increase this to 25. And you can see the description here sets the crosshair sizes as a percentage of the size of the screen. So this is not in terms of pixels, but it's in terms of percentage of the size of the screen. So obviously the values are between 1 and 100. You can access this from the command line also, typing cursor size on the command line. So you can see the cursor has grown bigger now. It is 25% of the size of the screen. So I hope this video gave you a clear understanding of the 4 different parameters which are used to control how the display looks. Thank you for watching this video, and do let me know if you have any questions.